You better know. I ate Chinese tonight, so of course a few things came to my mind. Kill off Killy. No. I just finished the Monster Sack on Winamax. Finished 12th. So I thought, since it's small winnings, so let's just do a small video of like the last few hands. This is basically post or like close or after money. I was chip leader for most of the tournament, and right on the stone bubble, had some tragic hands happen involving aces. In fact, I busted the entire point of this video is to not look at the big hands really don't matter. But yet also since now with like this Winamax, it's a really nice site. Once you get verified, you can play all their tournaments. Right now I can't. 888. You got Poker Stars. Big up Poker Stars. Hold it down in India, please. And any smart poker player should just quit all other sites. And there's just one reason, and this is the only thing I'm gonna say. There's only one reason for it. Like I think this is absolutely hilarious. So it just happened that this came up while I was just logging in to see like what's going on in India, on Indian tournaments. Just gonna save this image. It's gonna be easier that way. Just name it Pio. Man, this is not good. Where's Pio? Hurry up! I have to make this video short. Alright, so we'll do this in the bottom side. There I can't use Streamlabs. Like I said, there's a new stream coming overlay, and I have yet to do the designing because even though I wanted to take a break, continued playing. So first of all, let's talk about like the good stuff, right? 1 second. Sorry, where is it? Okay, there it is. Drag it. Huh. Wait, we can just do this here. Oh, this is just cash. This is just nothing. This is just like 1 hour of like 107 hands. Ran bad in the 25 NL and played poorly in the, or which one is the, well, what stakes are there? I don't even know. There are two. Oh, we'll know how this way. Okay, this is to 25 now. So I played well in it, I guess. But yeah, I was just donking around. And the 50 NL also, like, I guess you can't really say much because I was doing it just to get another chest, and it was heads up for a while. I see. Yeah, I remember this. Good. So you can see exactly the 500 loss. It's because people just hit and run. There's 2 tables running. The other one at least kept running. Then one just boom, went. But why am I on cash? But I wanted to show. Oh yeah, but that's why I want cash. I did not play much cash. I played. You have to make this smaller. I played 20 tournaments, and I'm down 7,000. This is wrong. It should have more. Today's the second, right? 31st, first, second. Oh, no. This should have. I played 26 yesterday, so. Anyways, I played about 40 tournaments. Even if you take 20, let's just take 20 for example. You can see like in terms of variance, it helps, right? Now, I could have just played, say, if you go by buy-ins, I could have played the high roller today, right? And after what, I think with like 50 minutes to go, like a person who had busted twice already busted me ace king versus fours, and then before that I did make a kind of unreasonable jam, but not really. Just ran into a hand. But what is important is like now there's volume, so you can see that yeah, my total buy-ins were 25.75, and I lost just what the high roller without rake would be. But I would have lost a lot more, and maybe have to play and mix cash and stuff. So now you don't have to, And there's only 2 tournaments in here that actually are cash. There are 3 that are cashes. The rest of them are just like double or nothings, and like certain 6 maxes, right? So you have a 6 max here and turbo, but then you have a sit and go. So I mean, this all adds up, right? Obviously you can say it all subtracts too, but yeah, you need to know how to play them. They're actually really good, and I still hope that on PokerStars people start at least heads up sit and goes are a little bit complicated, but at least start with the bring back the on demand, and let's start with the sit and goes. I think challenges will be more exciting with sit and goes, like the one Beefus 11 is doing. I think cash challenges are just like, man, I would never do a cash challenge ever. And if I did, it would be like a 4-day challenge. Because I again gravitate back to MTTs. And basically I know every format in them. So yeah, 16 different type of tournament descriptions. I mean some reporting is also corrupt, right, on PokerStars, on Poker Tracker 4. Yeah, man. So like if you had this Winamax, you had 888, where sit and goes do run, I think. Well, right now they run on Winamax too. I just can't play. There's some restrictions till I get fully verified. The site is all about verifying and like very not about gambling in the way they cut off the re-entry, how many rebuys you have. You only have 2 or 1 re-entry. So yeah, so like this could have just been nothing. The only thing I find that I don't like is the fact that I played after I said that I wouldn't play. And 108, and last month was awesome. I mean, this is pretty good, but I played more tournaments, but according to this, like I played 20 tournaments today in one day, and I had played 150 before that. So just imagine. So if you even play like, uh, yeah, if you play 20 a day, 20 is not that much. And you play now less days instead of playing 29 or 30 days this month. And it's going to be 31 with the 31st and stuff, I think, or 30. I think one day I skipped. It's going to be, so you can now take more breaks and stuff like that. If you do, like, play poker for a living, and play um, um, 600 tournaments in a uh, uh, month. No, not 600. That would be again 20 times 30. 20 times 20, right? Take 10 days off. You still have 400 tournaments. That's twice of what I would pay. Now, a lot of this is also not reported here. There's a couple of sites that don't get reported, and then there's 2 or 3 tournaments I played on, like Bazi and Sparty. So why should you? So now with volume, you know, uh, why should you not? Well, this is why. Because this is an image I took while running a PioSim. So the PioSim is running. There's what do you call what's the name of software? Sorry about that. What's the name of software? Equilab. Uh, they're all open. I'm not playing any game. If this was stars, a a sim is freaking running, and there's to play the right way. Nah, man. I ain't, like, with other stuff that's happened uh in 2018 IOPC, with me not even like getting an email back for like claims about cheating in PLO, which is like the easiest thing to find, and a site telling me they have a team of engineers for anti-collusion and anti, like, uh, unethical, like, usage, and they also mention that this is not tolerated, third-party softwares like this and player assisting softwares. Man, it's one thing to say it, it's then another to enforce it. They're obviously not enforcing it. Multi-accounting, chip dumping, and this collusion. This is like this happened in 2012. Man, it's been like ghosting, for example, is rampant in poker, to the point where, like, pros who've told me that, they do it, they get away with it even if you report them. So it's just like a moot point. So ghosting happens. Two brains still can't beat. Doesn't mean that they'll be able to beat someone who's better than them at poker. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about in general people. So you should not. My point being, you should not worry about that. Another thing, I'll just quote my own coach. He spoke about how to, like, be just stay far away from anything unethical, and unless otherwise you will end up facing third level consequences. And I think it's a pretty hard hitting. This picture is so hilarious. It's a pretty hard hitting comment, because it actually saying that I could say something to someone that I'm about to do and say, hey man, should I do this, is this risky, what, and that's probably level 1 consequence. I've told someone Uh, then level 2 comes with me actually doing it, someone knowing about it. Level 3 is probably like, say if I coach someone and they saw me doing some shady behavior, who's to say like they're not gonna tell someone, and then you lose trust with people, and once you lose trust in poker, you're fucked, essentially. So with that said, I would just highly suggest that you should play on sites that provide value. And if it's difficult, you can always come to me, and you know we can I can always help someone out if they need, and I do. If anyone comes to me for help, even if it's for like setting up Spartan, like the hand history recorder, I've helped a bunch of people with that. That's no issue, but anything unethical, nah. Unless you want to do it on Spartan, sure, I'll do it because the site does it. The site's like employee who forgot to delete his email from his Facebook, uh, and you know, and actually said, I don't know how that happened, how I forgot. He gave me the wrong email address when I wanted to report the PLO hands uh, in the super high roller PLO. So I finished the 5 level of the PLO, then the super high roller, and then since then I have not played a single PLO hand on any Indian website, even stars, like just anything with like very low runners. No, unless there's no limit hold'em, which is much harder to cheat on in, and it has more variants. PLO, there are much more situations where you can blatantly see cheating. So anyways, and also I'm gonna talk about hands. Did I play well? No, I didn't. I barely beat the 2 days, and that's why I haven't. I'm showing a profit of -7,000. I this is pretty bad from button. Cutoff is what, like, close to where button should be. I don't know why MP is this high. I mean, this is still a volatile sample, and my actual win rate is like pretty murky. Like, as in, like, it's murking. It's awesome. But yeah, the raise for sin is too high, I think, for 10,000 hand. This is pretty bad. But big blind is nice. In fact, I ran bad from big blind, small blind, and made some mistakes. And the best part about this is you can go double click. Why wouldn't you ever just go over these hands? There's 100 that came. I mean, obviously I'll just look at the last one. Okay, yeah, sometimes, I mean, this happens. So this is a cooler, for example. I'm pretty sure this is a cooler. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a min open. Again, we're like 13 or 14. So like I'm 2 away from busting, or 15, something like that. This guy busted him, basically. This is a jam, like 30 big lines. I'm 100% sure this is almost a pure jam. If it's not, maybe there's because the pot is smaller, maybe there's like 10% mixing with 3 bets, but we're gonna 3-bet call him off. And I'm pretty sure this is a jam. Could be wrong, but now when you get it in with jacks, obviously your win rate is going to be trash, because we're only going to win here like what, 22% of the times or something like that. So yeah, so that's, and this is for like a big part, a lot of chips. So yeah, that happens. So yeah, but that's why you need to go and look at them, right? So you have to see which ones were just coolers and which ones were not. Anyways, uh, too much talk about that. Let's just go really quickly though. So yeah, someone asked me why not. That's the reason. Uh, to just to show you that the site, the new stream overlay is coming. Here you go. Did it show up? Because I can't see it right now. I can hear it. Oh. Awesome. Wait. Last one that looked good. What happened to that one? Okay. All right. I'm still the stream boss. All right. Let's get on with these hands. What happened in this one? Yeah. So we start off with a mistake. From hijack, I don't think there's anything that's 20 big blinds that jams. I know you. A lot of players might think this is a jam. This is not a jam. Actually, I'm gonna do this in part 2.